Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to my channel, Bold and Beautiful Conversations. So, today I want to talk about speaking, being comfortable when we speak, being confident in your speaking. I just want to share like 10 quick little tips that can help make speaking more comfortable. So, I'm a teacher. So, being in education, we have to speak. Like, it's no way around it. But think about when you're out and you want to do networking. Maybe you want to invite someone into what you do, but you don't quite know how to get comfortable with the conversation. You don't know like where to start or if they're going to respond to your talks or what. So I just have quick little, just 10 little tidbits, nothing major, just something real quick. Number one, expect to be nervous. When I first got into education in 1999, I can say that I enjoy talking to people, but it depends on the type of people that I'm talking to. And at this time, when I first got into education, I was in high school. I was doing ninth grade, and I came in as a teacher's assistant. So, of course, I had to follow the leads of the teacher. And I remember trying to introduce myself to the students, and this was mainly boys, ages maybe, maybe about 14 to 16 years old. So I'm thinking about how to formally introduce myself to them in order to get comfortable with them and have them comfortable with me. So it's like I introduced myself, said a few things about them, about me, and then they're looking at me like, okay. So now I had to channel my conversations toward their age level. Let's think about some things that they may be interested in. Now, at that time in 99, they're 14, 15, 16 years old. They're into anything except school, anything except education. So I want to make sure that I don't have conversations about that. So I try to talk about, siblings. What do you like to do? Where do you like to go on the weekend? Just things so that they can become more comfortable with me, being that I am going to be in their classroom every day. I am the assistant. So I try to find things that where I can meet them halfway and just kind of like, have conversations with them, talk to them. But then as I continue to stay in education, and then I got my teaching certification in middle school, which is a challenging age level. I had to make sure that my conversations were directed for them. Some of my vocabulary had to be a little brought down for them to understand. And so, as I continue to teach and inform and grow and things of that nature, not only was I building my vocabulary and my confidence, I was also building their confidence as well. So, fast forward to now, I do a lot of activities that have students to speak out, whether it's to get in front of the class and speak out, or maybe to just read with a partner. I try to make sure that they do something that's continually having them to speak. But now I'm on a new wave. I'm considering leaving education behind and starting something new, starting something that's going to have me always speaking and talking to people. So I had to find my confidence. I had to find my comfort zone. I had to find where I'm going to be comfortable. So I came up with these tips to help me. And not only will they help me, I would like for them to help you as well. Number one, like I said, expect to be nervous. You're going to be nervous. You're probably going to say some things that may sound weird, but in actuality, it means something. So expect to be nervous. Number two, prepare. Know what you're going to say and why you want to say it. If someone having a conversation, there are certain conversations that I don't involve myself in, probably because I don't have a lot of knowledge in them. So I may would say like politics. I don't really talk about politics. I don't really talk about religion. But if you want to talk about things like starting to travel, nails, jewelry, purses, whatever, then I could talk about that. But when we say prepare and know what you want to say, that's like, who am I talking to? What type of people will I be presenting myself to? Who am I going to be having conversations with? I need to make sure that I write things down and I prepare what I want to say so that I don't end up being off topic or saying things that may not be what I need to say. So it's always important to prepare, know what you're going to say and why do you want to say it. After that, you need to practice. Practice, practice, practice. So my new line of passion outside of education is public speaking. I always, well, maybe since I was 18, I always visioned myself in a public speaking situation where I'm speaking to a graduating class, whether I'm doing training and development for a team, for a company. I've always seen myself up and speaking in front of people. But the one thing that I will say that I rarely do is practice. And I need to practice. So that would be one of my tips, not only for you, but for me. Practice. Write out what you want to say and then read it. That way, you always know where you need to take things out, put things in, maybe shorten it, maybe elaborate on it more. Practice. You know the saying, practice makes perfect, and it's true. Practice does make it perfect. After that, breathe. Breathe while you're speaking. It's okay to breathe while you're speaking. Breathe. I remember teaching my very first year, and I was so nervous that the kids weren't going to get it or they weren't going to open up to me or relate to me or whatever. And in between, I felt myself losing my breath in between teaching lessons. And I had gone on my lunch break and I said, Michelle, breathe. These are kids. They don't know that you don't know, but you can't show them that you don't know. So you have to breathe. Take a breath, breathe. That's even too before you're about to have a serious conversation with someone. Breathe first. Breathe first. That feels good already. Number five, rehearse it. Use your family members to just rehearse your speeches with. Maybe look at yourself in the mirror, rehearse it that way. I like to go out in the backyard and sit in my seat and just talk it out that way. Rehearse it. Get comfortable with it. Start with your family. Start with your puppies, your dogs. Get comfortable with it. Rehearse it. Practice it. Okay. Number six, focus on your audience. Now, this is very important. Know who you're going to talk to before you start talking. That goes here with me teaching. I've had experience teaching high school as well. And I know that I can't present material to middle school kids like I would the high school kids. So I have to know my audience. I have to know who I'm talking to. And that goes to when you're presenting. If you're chosen to be a speaker for a high school graduation, even with high school graduation, we have to be cautious of the terminology. This is a high school graduation. This is not Dell Corporation, and you are introducing a new product. So, vocabulary is going to be a little bit different. So, focus on your audience. Know who your audience is going to be so that you'll be prepared. Number 7, simplify. Make it simple. Say what you need to say, hit those main points in what you need to say, leave space for Q&A, simplify, make it simple. Don't put more work on you than you need to. Make it simple. Number 8 is my absolute favorite, I believe. Visualize your success. Let me tell you what I see for me. I see me being a keynote speaker somewhere. That's my success. I'm visualizing myself standing on stage and giving tips and giving pointers on how to make your life better, how to motivate others, how to feel well, how to speak with confidence, how to speak with authority. Visualize your success. See yourself there and work toward getting there. Visualize your success. Number 9, connect with your audience. So I learned that, of course, while teaching, connect with your audience. Add humor. Add a Q&A session. Um, Leave room for feedback. Add in little snippets of videos. Add in personal stories. Connect with your audience because you don't want to lose them. So connect with your audience. And number 10, act confident. Go in ready. Go in with the end in mind. Go in with your success already there, your success already ready. Be confident, act confident, hold your head up high, stick that chest out, and go out there and have that conference. Have that talk, have that speech. Sounds like a winner? It does to me. Recap 10 tips to speak with confidence. Number 1, expect to be nervous. Number 2, prepare. Number 3, practice. Number 4, breathe. Number 5, rehearse. Number 6, focus on your audience. Number 7, simplify. Number 8, visualize. I see it. Visualize your success. Number 9, connect with your audience. Build a connection. Connect with your audience. And number 10, act confident. Yeah. I hope those things helped you because I'm telling you, they helped me. And I'm still in the process of making these things work. And the more I continue to practice, the more they're going to work out for me. And they definitely will work out for you. Thank you guys again for tuning into my channel, Bold and Beautiful Conversations. Until we meet again. Bye, loves.